Coach, what was your message to your team, or what will it be tonight because of all the hoopla and all the media and all the attention for tonight's game?
I don't think I have to say everything I said in that dressing room, but you know, the one thing I can tell you is that there's an importance for us to win and get ourselves in the playoffs. That's obviously pretty important for us, and the rest will take care of itself.
So basically, retribution is what people are talking about, but for you, the best retribution is basically to.
You can do a lot of ways, and we'll deal with the situation as the situation comes about. But we know that the number one thing is to win a hockey game here.
What do you expect that Coley and Terry Gregson will be saying to you, Dan, the two GMs today, Claude?
No idea. Really, no idea. I'm preparing for my game, and whatever they tell me, we're going to listen and see what they have to say. But I have no idea.
A lot of times,
obviously they don't. Obviously they don't want this to get out of control. That's why they're here, and they're going to certainly keep a close eye on it, including the referees. And I think everybody knows that.
A lot of times, as you've been around in hockey long enough to know that, when you talk about the huge build-up, nothing happens. But this is a blue-collar town. This is a town that kind of likes the fisticuffs and things like that. Do you think for your players, there's almost an expectation that puts them in a bit of a tough situation or tough spot?
Well, there's the same people that want revenge, or the same people that will probably be upset if we don't make the playoffs. Also, there's ways of dealing with these kind of things, and like I said, the number one priority right now is to win the game, and let's let the game be played. And we can stand here all day and speculate, and like you said, a lot of times half those things don't happen, and you just better sit back and watch, and whatever happens, happens.
Claude, do you believe that the league talking about fast-tracking the headshot rule, and then Coley yesterday saying that supplemental discipline will be considered in similar cases, might have been a preemptive step towards something perhaps happening this evening?
Well, I don't know. Again, I don't know what the message behind it was, but the one thing that I do know is that they're working hard to avoid some of those things that have happened, and for that I commend them for doing that. And they're obviously trying to make the guys more accountable, probably more respectful of each other, and I think it's the right direction to take. And it's not an easy job. I know we can stand here and even as coaches or even as fans and media criticize, but it's not an easy job, and it's a job that not too many people want, but it's something that no matter what has to be addressed, and I think they're trying to do that.
Well, the hit occurred on March the 7th, but my sense in the room was that there's still a sense of frustration with certain players because of the fact that nothing happened, nothing came of it. And then now we're talking about vigilante justice and things like that.
Well, I don't think our team's reacting any different than any other team would under the circumstances. You lose your top point getter for years here, and he's out for probably the rest of the season. I think every team would react the same way.
There's obviously a lot of attention around this, but having said that, what do you point to as the keys of the game here for tonight?
We got to play hard. This is a team that's got a lot of skill. It's a team that skates extremely well. They're a team that lost last night, probably will want to redeem themselves. So I think we expect a pretty good challenge, and our team's just got to play hard. When we play hard the way we did the last game, and even looking back at Philadelphia and those kind of games, when we've got everybody going and playing hard, we give ourselves a good chance to win.
Claude, you mentioned accountability earlier, but within